welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing a package that my best friend from home sent me, and then going through my bookshelves and packaging up some books that I want her to read or that I purchased for her. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is unbox all the books that she got me and like give a little run through of them. I also don't have a chair anymore because I pulled my son's crib into my room because I'm not comfortable with him sleeping in his own room yet. And so I pulled the rocking chair in there too, and one day I was just sitting in it and it just like broke. So I'm without a chair right now, which is unfortunate because I really don't want to stand and do this. The first book that she got me is called Saving Megan. I'm gonna read the back real quick and then I'll give like a brief synopsis of what I think it's about. Ooh, this actually looks really good. It's about this woman who has a daughter named Megan. Shocker. But everyone says that she is obsessed with her daughter's health and she swears that her daughter has like a deadly disease. So the doctors accuse her of having Munchausen by proxy syndrome, where the like caretaker or parent of the child kind of like projects health issues onto them. It's very insane. She's suspicious of the medical team, so she's gonna like prove them wrong, and she doesn't know if there's something like evil or malicious going on or if her daughter is actually sick. So I'm actually really excited about this. She got me this book called The Daughter. I'm gonna read it and I'll come back. Okay, this is about a girl who, she has like a deadbeat dad, and when she finds out that he dies, she figures out that he left her his nursing home, or his funeral home, I'm sorry. She decides to go there, and then she like comes upon an unsolved murder. So interesting. This is called The Flood Girls. Okay, this is about a girl who lived in a small town. She ran away and then she comes back and she's gonna make amends with the people there. This is called The Perfect Girl. I actually think I have an author or a book by this author. Okay, this is about a girl who is like she's a musical prodigy, and she was involved in this accident that left 3 of her classmates dead. And then she has a recital that she's doing, a musical recital, and at the end of it she turns up dead. If you can't tell, my best friend from home, Maggie, she primarily reads thrillers. She's really into fantasy right now too, but I guarantee most of these are thrillers. This is called Count All the Bones. Interesting. This is actually a very skinny queen. This says that it's about this guy who meant to steal a car, but there was a blind girl asleep in the back seat and he panicked and took her, and then his dad decided he was going to hold her for ransom. As he's on trial, the boy who stole the car and the girl decided they're going to reconnect, but the dad, his henchmen, capture her. This is The Girl Who Survived by Lisa Jackson. This is about a girl who was orphaned, and 20 years later her brother has been released from prison for these murders that he committed. And then now she starts receiving messages from her sister that she hasn't heard from since the night of the murders, and people are starting to die around her. Also, I have beef with like really like thin books like this, like thin this way. I can't. I feel like they're like, oh, like this is the size of like what a cowboy romance was. So I don't know. Sometimes they do it for me. This is called No Place to Hide. This is about a girl who leaves England with her daughter, and she decides to go to the a lake that she used to spend summers with her grandma there, and then she starts learning that her grandma had some secrets. This is Wrong Place, Wrong Time, and I've actually been really, really excited to read this, as I was saying. I've just never picked it up. I honestly don't know where I've seen it. I feel like it's always an add-on on Book of the Month, but I've been trying not to do those because this is all unread. Interesting. Okay, this is about, I don't know if the main character is a girl or a guy. Regardless, this person is waiting up for their son who's past curfew, and as they watch, he comes and he's walking towards a man, but he also is armed. So then this son, who seemingly would never do this before, like would never kill someone, kills this person, and she doesn't know, or the main character does not know why, and then they fall asleep. They wake up and each day is a day earlier, like before the murder happens, and the person is just trying to find like where, like signs and what would have caused this person to murder someone. This is called Rooms to Die For. Another skinny one. These just feel so awkward in my hands. Okay, this is about an interior designer. When she goes to like one of her favorite furniture stores or whatever, she finds the shop owner is dead, and it looks like they took their own life. I don't know if you can. It looks like he took his own life. Then the girl, the main character, the interior designer's boyfriend, is an investigator, and he is not really like looking too far into it. This is called The Gates of Evangeline. This is about a girl who has vivid dreams about kids that are in danger, and she sees a little boy in her dreams, and when she goes to this place in this family, they find that it's a 30-year-old missing child case, so she is going to get to the bottom of it. My tactic for the books that I'm going to send her is she actually shared her TBR like notes list with me, so I'm going to run through those and see if I have any of them on my shelves that I'm going to give her. And then she's into fantasy right now, so I'm going to send her some of those. I'm going to send her obviously some thrillers that I really enjoyed. And then I want to get her into some romance that's like closed door. She does not like spicy stuff. So I'm going to try to find some tame stuff to send her, and hopefully she enjoys that. So, okay, I'm going to probably like do a speed run of me going through this, and then I will come back and show you guys what I picked out for her. Here it is. She got me 5 brothers and The Great Alone for my birthday. She also got me this like cutie little necklace. So cute. Move over there and I will show you guys what I'm packing up for Maggie. So stupid of me because now the bottom is falling out of this. So I'll just place them in here nicely. First things first, right now she is obsessed with Throne of Glass, and sprayed edges are super popular in Germany, but like only in the German version of the books. So I got her this German edition of Throne of Glass, and it has like I haven't read it yet, so I don't know if this means anything, but it has like a little deer and then the beautiful little flowers that are on the cover. So I got her this. I'm sending her The Glass Castle because I talked about it in one of my other videos. It's a memoir that I read in school, and it was on her TBR like recently added, so I'm gonna give her that. I don't know if all of these are gonna fit. The Nightingale was also on her TBR. Mine's kind of busted up, like breaking in the middle, but I'm gonna send her. I'm sending her Happy Place because it was on her TBR as well, and I loved this book. It was my first Emily Henry book that I ever read, and I actually really enjoyed it, so wedge that in there. I'm going to send her The Push. It was one of my Book of the Month picks, and it's a thriller. It was like, this is about this woman who has her daughter and she believes that there's like something wrong with her daughter, and then she has a son, and she has like the connection that she always wanted with her child, and then life changes in an instant. I'm sending her She Started It. It's another Book of the Month thriller that I read. It's just like a bachelorette party gone wrong, but I remember enjoying that one as well. I'm sending her The Resort. This is like a vacation thriller, and like a dive student dies and they're trying to figure out who did it. I am going to send her this thriller called The Perfect Family. I binged this in like one night. It's pretty much like this family who they start getting like their house gets pranked. I don't know, stuff just keeps happening to them, and then you find out like all these secrets that each person in the family has. A little spooky. I sent her You and Me on Vacation, the same as People We Meet on Vacation. It's just a British version, and I figured, I don't think I've actually read this Emily Henry book, so I figured we could read it together. That could be fun. Her first little rom-com. I had an extra copy of The Unhoneymooners that I'm going to send her as another intro to rom-com. I'm sending her Caraval. It's a fantasy. Once every so many years, there's a Caraval like performance, and this girl gets a ticket to it. She goes, okay, honestly, I'm gonna be so upfront. I didn't finish this book because I didn't really enjoy it. But I'm hoping that she will. That's why I'm gonna send it to her. This is Fool Me Once. I loved this TV show on Netflix, and the book was like just as good. So I'm gonna send her this, and hopefully she likes it as much as I did. I'm also gonna send her I Who Have Never Known Men. I don't think she reads much like dystopian, so I don't know if she'll even touch this, but I want to see what she thinks about it because I was like confused. And then as a little funny, I'm gonna send her this like weird little manga. I'm going to send her one of these flat claw clips. I have really been loving these, and I have a bunch of them now. So I'm gonna send her one of these, and see if she likes them. I think her hair is like maybe a little bit too short to use these right now, but we'll see. I'm gonna stick that in there. I got these little chocolate biscuits. They're one of my favorite snacks that you can find in Germany, so I'm gonna send these for her as well. She has an almost 3-year-old, so I'm gonna send her some of these yummy little suckers. This is like almost like the Dum Dums of Germany, so I'm gonna send her those. I'm gonna send her these little squishy pals, just as a little something to play with. And then I got her this little like puppy dog Play-Doh, like grows hair, and you cut it off. Cute little thing for her to play with as well. Perfect. This all fits like so freaking perfectly in here. And then I'm gonna pick out some stickers for her. I'll show you guys the ones that I picked out for her and like why. First, I picked out this little girl reading a book with like little flowers and stuff. This just literally reminds me so much of her. I got her this one that says Books and Dogs because she is such an animal person. Reading Do Not Disturb because her husband works like weird shifts sometimes. He works weird shifts, so like as soon as her daughter goes to bed, she like binges a book a night. It's the most insane shit. So this one says Reading Do Not Disturb. This little heart with just a bunch of books, just because it's cute. In my cozy reader era. This one's just like a playing card that says Queen of Hearts. This one says, I did not mean to put that one in there. This one says Just a Girl Who Loves Books, which is also like her. Same with like come on. She spends literally all of her time reading, so don't bother me, I'm reading. This little daisy one with the book just reminds me of her. And then this one says Reminder, Read More Romance, because she literally doesn't read romance, and what better than a sticker reminder. So that's all I have for her. Thank you guys so much for watching me package all these books, make a decision on what I'm going to send her, and then also looking at what she sent me. So I'll see you guys next time, and I don't know what I have coming next, but it's something.